Now, it seems in the culinary world, there's a week for everything. Chip week, curry week, tomato week, and thankfully for us, British sausage week. It's back with a banger today.
What you got? Right, sausages. Let's talk about sausages first. They make a massive comeback over the past 5 to 10 years.
They never went away.
They didn't, but they were just, you know, now seen as quite cult things to eat. And bear in mind, the good thing about sausages, you know, the tasty thing about it should be at least 20% fat. That's the whole point, like a burger. 15-20%, delicious. What we're going to do is also make a, what do they call it, toad in the hole in a second.
Oh,
right?
my favourite.
But we're just going to go back to the sausage for a second. Here we've got 4 or 5 different types in, different shapes, sizes. They do all sorts of flavours. I'm not a great lover of things like Stilton sausages, I've been honest with you.
I'm like you.
I just think it...
I don't like a fancy sausage.
No.
I'm a purist.
No. Anyway, so toad in the hole. Here I've got 4 sausages that we just cooked, normal bangers, in a hot pan.
You haven't pricked them.
No, you don't need to. If you cook them gently, you don't need to.
Really?
Never do that.
They look like proper bangers.
They do, don't they?
They
so,
do.
a little bit of extra oil in there, so you get a nice sort of heat before you make your batter. Here's the batter. Flour. People will say to me, I can't make Yorkshire pudding. It's very simple. 8 ounces of flour, 225 grams, 1 pint of milk, 560 mils, 4 medium eggs. I'm doing half a recipe here. If flour goes in, OK, 1 egg goes in the centre, OK, the second one goes in, and you put half the milk in, the centre there.
Whisk it.
No, and then you break up from the inside, like that, don't worry about them, and you just gradually incorporate the flour, as you see like that, it will gradually come in by its own volition, with no lumps whatsoever. The whole thing will just come together as a paste, like that.
Lovely.
Once you get to that stage there, give it a good whisk.
Then pour the rest of the milk in.
So completely lump-free. Look at that. Bit of salt, bit of pepper, in it goes.
Is it true that if you put Yorkshire puddings in the oven and then turn the oven off and let it cool, they stay up massive?
They will only stay up massive if they're set to start with, just like a souffle. OK? All will be revealed.
I don't understand.
So,
we'll do that another day.
Batter goes in.
Yeah.
The hot pan like that, OK? Nice and sizzling. You see that sizzling on the edge there?
Yeah.
Has to be that way, otherwise it doesn't work. Golden rule Yorkshire pudding, whether it's here, whether it's in individuals, one big one, you put them in the oven at 220.
Yeah.
As soon as you put them in the oven, you turn it to 200. That will give it an original lift. At that point, it will set. And the golden rule also is, when you think they're ready, give them 15 minutes extra.
15?
15, and they'll stay up.
Oh, well, that's where I've been going wrong. Mine look great, and I open the oven door and they go...
Exactly. Another 15
bit.
minutes, they set and stay up, like a souffle. Once you set the souffle, once you set a souffle, it will stay up. If you don't set the souffle right, it collapses.
OK, good. That's clever. I like that.
Right, while that's cooking, let's go over here. I'll make some onion gravy.
Chicken
Posh
sausage
onion.
as well. Can't be doing with a chicken sausage.
Well, it just doesn't... It's not a
not a sausage.
No, exactly. Posh onion gravy. Here you go. Here I've got some onions, which we've just soaked in a bit of oil. Another golden rule here, if you've got time, is get a little bit of colour, put the lid on with a couple of tablespoons of water and let them cook through, and they'll soften completely. If you just go like this, you end up getting brown edges, but the onion doesn't soften.
Oh.
So a little bit of water, lid on, for 5 minutes, softens the whole onion, OK?
They're quite a good way to do your hot dog onions, actually, isn't it?
They are, yes,
do it like
exactly.
That.
Otherwise, sometimes you get the hard edges.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. Onion soup's the same. You always put the lid on to soften it, then drive it off afterwards.
Simple, but effective.
Right, so onions, a little bit of red wine goes into there.
Oh.
A little bit of red currant jelly. And then that takes off the edge of the wine.
Can you smell it already?
A bit of fresh thyme. I've got a little bit of beef stock, pork stock, whatever you want. And cook that down for about 15 minutes. I've got a little bit of flour here, which you can thicken if you want, or you can mix with a bit of water and just thicken at the end, like we did a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, that's clever, that. Is that corn flour?
Normal plain flour.
Is it?
The reason why I don't put it in sometimes at the start is it may burn. So if the door goes, where the telephone goes off, if you've got flour in a mixture like this and it reduces too far, it will burn. OK, so a good little tip there. Reduce that down to you're happy with the flavour, OK? That's the whole point here, happy with the flavour. And then just thicken it and you'll end up a beautiful shine. Look at that there.
Gorgeous.
Right.
I'm going to try some.
Now, once the toad in the hole is cooked, this is what I'm talking about. So the outside comes up, and the inside, I quite like to a little bit soft. And you should be able to, this is hot because I just cooked it, lift it out of the pan, just like that.
Oh.
Oh, you've lost your toads.
That's a good sign. If
Is
you can
it?
pick it up, it's a good sign. Well, it's not all limp, is it?
Oh, I see what you mean. I see.
Yeah, see?
Yes, of
It's got
course.
substance.
OK, so then you cut this up. Look at that on there, guys.
Oh,
Look at
my
that.
goodness. I can hear Great Britain going, oh.
Bit of Nashville, stick that on. OK, and I'm going to put a little bit of posh onion gravy on here. Look at this. Look at that, kids.
It's got to be up there with an all-time favourite.
Hasn't it just? Look, I'll have a taste of that. Why are you
I'm
talking
jealous
about
of
that?
myself that I
Over
get to
here,
eat it.
just quickly,
How's that happening?
over here, we've got a pumpkin chutney, which is on the website. So here's all the ingredients for the chutney, OK? Again, goes beautifully with sausages, so if you want to do your sausages.
Pumpkin chutney.
Pumpkin chutney, there you go.
OK.
And I've also got a couple of jars for you to take home as well.
Oh, thank
Look at
you.
that.
Love you.
But it's just showing the versatility of the humble banger.
And
And
That's lovely.
Look at that, you see, look at that.
I know, don't.
Perfect.
Don't. It's absolutely delicious.
Cook it for 10 minutes extra.
You said 15 earlier.
I've changed my mind.
Is it 10?
I'm not saying it.
No, do tell me. Tell me right.
Between 10 and 15.
OK, just watch it so it doesn't burn.
12.
10.